Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm going to be offering my brief commentary right after this quick clip. Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. So, Terry Crews and DL Hughley were virtual Twitter plexing, and it came about from DL Hughley's interview with Vlad, where DL made the statement that Terry Crews should have defended himself against his genitals being grabbed by the white man Adam Bennett, and Terry Crews responded that he did. Get him off of him basically, but he didn't, try to just beat him or still off on him. Of course, we know because he didn't want to jeopardize his career, as he stated during interviews.
Why weren't you? Why weren't
Immediately held back.
Why weren't you? You're a big, powerful man. Why didn't you?
Senator, as a black man in America,
say it as it is. I think it's important.
you only have a few shots at success. You only have a few chances to make yourself a viable member of the community. I'm from Flint, Michigan. I have seen many, many young black men who were provoked into violence, and they were in prison, or they were killed, and they're not here. My wife, for years, prepared me. She said, if you ever get goaded, if you ever get prodded, if you ever have anyone try to push you into any kind of situation, don't.
Feeling as though because he were a black man that could have squandered, could have put a blemish on his record. And a lot of black men disagree. We saw the instant where Will Smith got kissed by that one guy, and before the world, Will Smith, like, literally smacked the guy, right? And it's like, when you in the public eye like that and somebody disrespects you, I can understand, that Crews went the legal route, right? But if I'm not mistaken, there was a protracted duration, delay of time before he even pursued those litigations. I don't know if he won or not. I haven't read anything about, that court case. But I would just say, hey, if at least you're gonna go the legal route, at least do it immediately. And he had like his wife right there when the white guy grabbed his genitalia or his genitals, and it's just like that. How disrespectful can you be to grab another man's crouch in front of his woman? That's like, that shows you that, as I said in a previous audio, that Adam Bennett had already vetted Terry Crews, right? He had already saw his disposition and his character and his posture and the way he carried himself. To be comfortable, it's one thing to do it when ain't nobody looking, but this man did it in the public and in front of his wife. I don't know, man. It's really sad to see what's going on with our men in Hollywood. And I hope that Adam Bennett gets locked up for doing Terry Crews like that. I really hate to see Terry Crews and DL going at it. Two very funny black men. And Terry Crews actually got mad at DL, and he was like, well, what do you think about me coming and, you know, putting my hands on you, basically? I was like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Crews, don't do your brother like that just because he voicing how he thought you should have handled the situation. Because you didn't do that white lady who was asking you questions when you was in court like that. You didn't show her any kind of aggression or anything. So don't do your brother like that. He has a right to voice his opinion. What I think they should do or should have done is left it off Twitter and just found a way. They have contacts where they can get in communication with each other. We as black and brown men, we have to stop hashing stuff out on Twitter, Facebook. Cause once it gets out there, it's going viral, right? Everybody in their T-Zone and their mom and their cousins, everybody talking about it. It's out there in the stratosphere, in the universe, and once it gets out there, there's no coming back down here. Once it gets on the internet, there is no retracting those statements. Excuse me. But even though the situation at the moment doesn't look the best, I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that we as black and brown men and men in general will be intelligent enough to stop taking our disagreements to Twitter, because the reality is people are going to say things that that don't sit right with you, right? And they're going to say it about us personally since we're on the internet. But you really just got to shrug it off if you're not able to verbally talk with that person, or you can go out in that same manner and kind of give your notion or sentiment on what you think about the situation, but never be aggressive with it. Never be offensive with it, right? Especially where you get to the point where you're talking about a physical altercation with your brother. We don't want that, you dig? So I'm hoping for the best, I'm hoping that the best outcome transpires from this situation. This your brother Monroe Jr.